Yes, my mic is working. Okay. Some of you are on a time schedule. I better get straight to it then. So welcome. Hello. This is Ruth at artfulstampin.co.uk. Welcome back for another live. We're going to be doing stamping. I've grabbed out some stamp sets. So as was requested earlier today, we're going to be stamping onto a sheet of cardstock. And the idea is that we're going to create a tiny little rectangular wreath. Okay, the idea is a rectangular wreath that we can cut up into 9 pieces. 4 of those cards pieces will then have an L-shaped design on it, and then 2 will just have a line through it, giving you lots of space to put sentiments and stuff like that. Right, let's get down. Oh, let's get the camera correct on here. Just move some rubbish out of the way. There we go. Hello everybody in the chat. Hi Jan, Jan, Annie, Sherry, Elaine, Janine, Vicky, Deb, Shaz, Kay, Georgiana, Caroline, hello. Sally, great to see you. All right, got my piece of paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab the splodgy from here and don't drop it on the floor like I did. I'm just going to create a bit of an outline to help me. Just put the light on there. Switch that one off. There we go. Hi Melanie. Right, I'm wondering whether to go for a little bit of Saffron in the background. I want a nice kind of spring look happening here. So I'm just going to ink up my stamp. So I'm going to start in the corner here. Oh, that's bright. Oh, that is quite bright, isn't it? Oh, wow. It's done now. Just going to keep going, keep stamping, Ruth. Just keep stamping. Okay, it'll be all right. It'll work out in the end. So I'm turning it around each time I'm stamping so I don't get exactly the same pattern each time. There we go. All right, so that just gives me a bit of an outline. So that's so I know where to kind of aim for everything else. Grab out some blocks here. And I'm thinking of, oh, I might do these in yellow actually. Just do some background leafage. Just to add a bit of interest here and there. And I'm stamping and twisting and pivoting. Oh, look at that. Look what I've just managed to do. There we go. That'll be all right. I'll grab a cloth and just wipe my fingers. Hi Monica. Hi Lane. Nice to see you. Hello, is Fred there? Hello Fred. Hi Bob. Oh, hello. I'm on sofa. Very long day today. It's not even Friday yet. No, but you're nearly there. You're nearly there. Claire, just think you're nearly there. Did Ruth say what size the magnets were that she used earlier today? No, I didn't. But they are teeny tiny. They are 8mm. 8mm magnets by 1mm. Super small. Who was asking? Annie. I got them on Amazon, so I presume you'd be able to get them from there, unless you've got a good craft store that you can purchase them from. I'm regretting not getting 100. I just looked at the price, and if I'd bought 100, it would have worked out better value. Because of course you have to use 2 at a time, or sometimes 3 at a time. So never mind. Right. These are the other stamp sets that I grabbed out. Okay, I might swap now to another colour. Let's go for a bit of soft seafoam. Haven't used this stamp set for a little while. This one is called Lovely You. That's because you all are lovely. Oh, what did you make, Shaz? She says that she's going to try and get photos tomorrow. Oh, the sheep. The triplets. Oh, yes, we want photos of the triplets. Hi, Judy French. Welcome, welcome. Now, I'm being mindful of not going too far outside my border because I definitely want this white space and to conserve the shape of the L. Is Caroline here? This was Caroline's request. So I'm kind of doing them fairly in. Hi Lorraine, hi Linda. How much did Amazon want for the magnets? I think I paid £7, I think, or £6 or something, and I should have ordered more because I think it worked out at £8 or something. So it was less than double the price for double the amount of magnets. So next time I will look a bit harder at, you know, that kind of stuff, because you know me, I'm super frugal. I'd rather pay more and get more. So. Right, so that's that leaf gone down. I'm wondering whether to get a few more leaves in while I'm here. May as well. Fred is singing. Fred is singing. Okay, this is a really cute little frothy leaf, and I may go back in with a darker colour in a second, but I just want to create a bit of a light kind of lay down of colour in the background there. All right, now I want to add some flowers. I've kind of chosen this one out so that I can use maybe the smaller flower from there and also the smaller flowers from here. Anyone got any preferences for colours? As I've not chosen yet. Right, I'm going to line this stamp up on here because I think if I put these then on my block in the same way, they will be the correct way up. So oh, 8mm by 1mm. Yeah, 8 by 1. I can get the link to what I got, and I don't know if you'll be able to order them. Bear with, I'll just go to Amazon and get the order, and then you'll be able to see. They look way bigger on the screen. Obviously, they're a photograph taken very close up. Bear with, I'll get it for you guys. Hold on. There we go. Right, I just swivel my block around because I've just realised when I go and do workshops, I put nail varnish, yellow blobs of nail varnish on my blocks so that everyone knows these are mine. So I just put the blobs, the yellow blobs at the top, so I know that that is the top. Why I did not think of that before in all my over 10 years of stamping for two-step stamping stamps. This is the way to go. See, now I've dropped it, but I know the yellow at the top. Right, did we have any other colours? Vibrant colours. Vibrant colours, okay. If you are planning on making journals, get some chipboard maybe. Yeah, or just save your packaging. Yeah, you should have, like, saved, well, you should have. You could have saved packaging, but you may not. Okay, oh, I might go for a bit of Calypso Coral with Sweet Sorbet. They make really happy friends. Right, so if I'll stamp the Sweet Sorbet first. I'm just going to get mats out. Hello, Teresa, England. Oh, you can come again. I like you. I love your videos. Yeah, you can stay. You're very welcome. Thank you for coming, Teresa. Lovely to have you with us. Gorgeous grape would be lovely with the yellow. What do you mean, sticklers at the top? No, just nail varnish. Is this what you? I don't know what you're referring to. I presume that's what you're referring to. I've got a bit of ink on the bottom of there. Just don't want to transfer it, so I'm going to just stick that there. Okay, so I'm going to stamp a nice flower there. Maybe do, oh, we could do 3. So I'm kind of twisting the stamp a third every time I stamp it so that I end up with flowers that face outwards like a little posy. This is a technique that I teach in my clusters and lines class, of which I do actually have a date for that. It's on Artful Stampin' Space. Oh, what does it do? Oh, it just tells me that they're my blocks, Shaz. You know when you're going to an event and there's quite a few people who've got the same blocks, it just tells me that is my block. So some of my other friends, they put nail varnish on as well, but they choose a different colour. Most of them know that I'm the yellow one, because I used to call my team the Daffodil Delights until I kind of really took on the whole Artful Stampin' name. So my team is just the Artful Stampin' team now. So yellow was my kind of, I did everything in yellow. Well, not everything, but you know, I used yellow a lot to define my stuff. So it's just, yeah, like for example, last weekend I did that workshop and I just took spare blocks in case people had forgotten to take them. So I just made sure I put a little fresh dot of yellow because some of them have discoloured. Okay, so this is Calypso Coral. Now this will look dark initially, but then it will calm down. So, right. So this is great doing it this way because I'm lining up those 5 dots, 6 dots that are in the middle with the dots there. And that is so much easier. You've got to kind of get your head over the top of it, but works amazingly. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Whose birthday? Margaret, happy birthday to you. Oh, fabulous. Oh, what have you done today, Margaret? Because, oh no, hold on. It's morning for you, isn't it? What are you going to do today? Do you even know? Remind us where you live, Margaret. Hold on, got to figure out where this is going now. There we go. Turn it around. Ooh. No. Try that way around. I like this stamp because it's kind of obvious when you haven't got it lined up. With the dots, follow the dots on this one. Ooh, I found a new case to watch, people. Did you know that Gwyneth Paltrow's in court right now? It's a civil case, a defamation. And this case just confirms to me I shall never go skiing. Too scary, far too scary. Too much can go wrong. Right, that's pretty. I like that. Now, someone said purple earlier. Now, do you think I could mix a little bit of the purple in? Oh, Shaz is confused. Oh no, what about the dots? Hold on, let me just read your question again. What do you mean about the stickers at the top? Oh, okay. Yes, maybe you've got muddled up between the two things that I was saying. So, what I was saying was, because I have a dot on one side of my blocks, the dot is the top. In my head, I'm saying the dot is the top. So when I went to put these two stamps onto my blocks here, I took them directly from, as they are positioned here, I put them directly onto my block. So I know that that lines up with that one, roughly. So that when I went to stamp, and I went do, that was at the top. All I had to do was line that at the top as well, and then go roughly. Oh, sorry, no, I did it the other way around. Did that one first, then that one. That they kind of lined up. Does that make sense? Oh, good, Heather. Right, I am wondering about going in then with a little bit of purple then. I'm not a massive fan of purple and orange together, but I will try it if you so wish, my lovely followers. Right, so I'm doing the same plan. I'm putting these stamps back in the case so that they are exactly as they should be. No, I don't think that's right. I've got to turn that one around. There we go. Right, so that's as they should be. So I'm going to remove these ones. Yes, there is another case starting with the last case. Right, so I'm going to have my yellow dot to the right on this now. I'm going to take that off there, put it on there, that one off there, and put it on there. Okay? So these now align as well. And I'm going to go for a little bit of gorgeous Grape and Highland. So my yellow dot is at the top here. So I'm going to go stamp, 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 stamp. I know what, so that I don't lose my momentum, I'm just going to, I've got ink on me again. If you ever notice you've got ink on your hands, just immediately clean your hands. Because ink will find its way to the paper. So, line up. Oh, now why isn't that lining up? Oh, that's weird. I wonder if I got that wrong. I might have got that one wrong for some reason. Oh, yeah. Shaz, go and check out our crime and what do we call it? Crime and craft messenger chat. You're in it. I put you in it. Yeah, you need to go watch on Netflix. There's a documentary, and that they mention that situation. Oh yes, love Rachel Tessman. Yeah, I don't watch her all the time, but yeah, she's a great presenter of ideas and things. Seems very sweet lady too. I don't normally notice the ink on my paper until I've contaminated my paper. Sorry, the ink on my hands until I've cut it. Hi, Jodie. Hi, Judy and Jodie. Jan and Jane are sitting next to each other, and Judy and Jodie are sitting next to each other. I love it. You made a pineapple upside down cake. Ooh, yummy, yummy. You see how that I've just inked that, and that was the first one. These ones were the first ones I stamped. You can see the difference of the darkness, can't you? So this is why you should never panic when you stamp. Just got to let the ink calm down and soak in, and then all will be well. Oh, you've had a second tornado in 24 hours. Oh, Janine. Are you in New York at the moment? Are you going to make it into the office if the weather's bad? Oh, one more. Right, now I do want to do some second generational stamping. I do. But I think I may just get out my fresh Freesia to do that. I just want some soft, sort of frothy flowers in the background. So I'm probably going to use this stamp set again, but I'm not going to worry about the inner. I'll just put some nice frothy fresh Freesia in the background. So just going to kind of do first and second generational stamping there. See, immediately that just looks a little bit more depthful, you know, by putting these extra flowers in. My best friend is visiting New York. She FaceTimed you from Times Square. Oh, fab. Oh, lots of love, Kay. Sorry to hear that. Rest up, my love. Hi, Carla. Okay, nice little flowers. So now we just need to go in and just add some extra detail with some little kind of leafy type stamps. Oh, I was going to do that one. Excuse me. I don't know if I've got the space for that now. I should have done that, the fresh Freesia in this. I don't know whether to add some pool party. I fancy doing that in pool party and not doing the other stamp, but doing some yellow centres, just colouring them myself. That's what I'm going to try and do. I love the idea of these looking like forget-me-nots. Oh, see you, Janine. I'm just going to put my jumper on, guys, because it's got a bit cooler in here. The temperature has been warmer here in the UK the last few days, but it's been very windy. I've got to figure out the right way to put this jumper on. Right. Oh, cheeky man, Shaz. Bonsoir, Frédéric. Oh, I'd switch my radiator off as well. That might make a difference. Right. So, a bit of pool party. Now, I don't want this to go everywhere. I'm just going to pop some there. And around there. Ooh, this fits rather well, doesn't it? I don't know why I'm not doing second generation. Ruth, why aren't you doing second generation? I'm just completely forgetting. I got all caught up in what I was doing and forgot. Right, that'll do. I'm just going to grab a yellow marker and go around the middles. So the middle is kind of already coloured in, but I'm just going to go around some of the larger flowers. I mean, there's already yellow in the background, to be honest, so on a lot of them I don't need to kind of go there, but where it's a bit paler, I'm just going to go around. Oh, I've got the dottage. Oh, Janice, I'm sorry. Good to see you. We'll give you a cutch. Come and have a cutch with us. These purple flowers are just calling out for a little wee yellow centre. They just were like, I'm naked. Please. Cover me centre. Okay, little flowers. You shall have a yellow centre. Because you look a bit odd without one. And again, some have got yellow already behind it because I stamped with that artistically inked blob earlier. Or the embryonic pig, as we sometimes like to very lovingly refer to it. Oh, I forgot those ones. Okay. You thumbed in. Oh, Nessa's sending a cutch as well. See, only the Welsh know how to cutch. No, I'm sure lots of other people know how to cutch. Right. Where's my little one that I've got out? I've just had it here a second ago. I had it on my desk. Where did it go? The little berry one. Right, it was right here before I went for the ink. Oh, there it is. I knew it hadn't gone far. We will have dottage, guys, don't worry. Right, I'm going to get a bit of granny apple. I think we need a bit more zingy green. Hello, Bonnie Bolan. Hi, everyone. I've so missed you. Just able to sit. Oh, good, Bonnie. You're on the mend. Deb Smith, are you Welsh? Should I know that? Sorry, mae'n ddrwg gen I. My daughter probably tell me off for pronouncing that completely wrong. You were just going to rewind and find my stamp. I know, I was tempted. It's been known to happen. Happy stamping. I'm in my happy place. Oh, you were just wondering. Oh, sorry, cwtch. Cwtch is Welsh for, it's like hug, but it's like a really good hug. Cwtch, C-W-T-C-H, that's how we spell it here in Wales. Cwtch. Right, do you want to maybe add some other greenery? And I'm thinking maybe a little bit of this one. Also, I'm Scottish descent and French. Ah, cool. Hi, Julie Bennett. So I'm just adding a bit more of that granny apple green to the areas that I've already done granny apple green. I just like the idea of having like a couple of textures quite close together there. I thought it was a typo. No, that's the way we spell it. W in Welsh, the W sound is more like a ooh, or yeah, ooh sound. A cuddle more than a hug is a better description. Thank you, Nessa. Right, Hapus yarn. I do want to use my lovely little eucalyptus leaf here, but I don't need the length of it. Hello, Jenny. Right, I don't want the length, so I'm just going to ink up. Ooh. Just going to miss those 3 leaves that are on the bottom, and I'm going to aim this where I haven't got any green already. So. I love a good squeeze and definitely a hugger, says Shaz. Well, if you love a good squeeze, you can have a cut, Shaz. It's a bosey. Ah, a kutch and a bosey. That's interesting. Top left. Well done, Sherry. Yep, you saw it. You called it. Right, I've got a little bit of a funny space going on there. Ooh, I know what I'm going to do. I know. So I've got this lovely little tiny, wee little tiny thing here. This is so useful for filling in spaces. What colour though? Might just go for the fresh Freesia again, because I don't need it to be super dark. I just need a bit of colour. See? Perfect. Perfect. And anywhere else I just feel like I need a bit of extra colour. Or I haven't got any lilac yet. Oh, a Calin in French. Calin. That's interesting. Calin. Felt I needed to break up a bit of that green. That green was kind of encroaching on there, so just going to add a little bit of like a little cluster of purplies. Break that up. Oh, I've discovered my new favourite YouTube channel. Oh, flip, I've forgotten the name of it. I'll have to look it up. It's these crazy trampolining people where they jump off heights onto a trampoline and then they ping back up and do somersaults and stuff. They are bananas, but it's really fun to watch. It's my new thing. that and the Gwyneth Paltrow case. Oh, no way, Shaz. Oh my goodness. How easily do they make it look though, Ruth? I know, so easy. Right, dottage. I did get out a stamp set for the dottage. Where's it gone? Here it is. Go with gorgeous grape. Oh, I don't need my mats now, so I'm just going to move those over. Hi, Sharon Groves. Well, we're going to find out next. Oh, this time next week we will know what colours are staying and what colours are going. I don't even want to comment on what Shaz just said because I have got no idea if that's true or not. So I don't want to be one to start casting nasturtiums. All I'm going to say is we will know by this time next week. It's like this is like a really sacred moment, isn't it? I go silent. I can't keep talking when I do this. Oh my goodness. Fright of my life. I was doing the dottage. I went all quiet. Can you hear Tom?
Hello, everybody.
Oh my goodness, your voice.
Hello.
I know.
I brought you a drink in case you wanted one.
Have you breathed on it?
No.
What is it?
It's just hot honey and lemon.
Oh, thank you.
Make it be a bit different.
I don't need a spoon in it. Do I need to stir it?
No. Just thought you might like stirring.
No, I don't want to have a spoon in my nose. Right. Hello, Mr. Tom.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Oh my goodness, what do you sound like? Right. Are we ready for the chop? He is milking it a bit now.
I am feeling a bit brighter. My temperature's gone down today, so that's great. And I'm feeling more my usual self, just a bit short of breath at times. So still pacing myself, but certainly very much on the road to recovery, which is good. Barry White in the background. Yeah,
yes, Barry. Okay, so we are going to cut this. We're going to do 9 off this side, I think.
So
no.
Wow.
10?
Yeah.
No, let's go for 10 off this side.
Sorry, right, I'm going to leave you to it.
Oh, hold on. Let me just leave this. I need to do a screenshot.
Oh.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's see what I'm doing. That's for my screenshot.
Oh, look at that.
It's my screenshot later.
Wow.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
I had it before? Yes, right at the start.
Before we even knew what it was.
Before there were even tests to have it, we
all had it.
We all had it, didn't we? Yeah. And it went on for about 2 weeks.
Oh,
It
and the
bad.
rest. Yeah, I couldn't smell for 3 months.
This time it's been, well, 3 or 4 days, I guess. The worst of it, if that.
Don't get Ruth sick. Oh well.
Well, what you do?
What you know?
What you do in
yeah,
the same house.
I've either got it or I've not got it.
But we had it again, but not all of us, didn't we?
I had it.
You had it, and
this time last year.
But I didn't get it, so there you go. Right, I'm gonna leave it to it. Enjoy. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Right. Sorry, this is not quite the L that you asked for, Caroline. Just sort of. I should have been a bit more narrow. Sorry. But anyway, it kind of works. Chop that at 10. That's cute, isn't it? Oop. No, that way. 10. Yeah, I think a lot of the strains now are, you know, they're not as bad as they were. Right, so got that one. Does he sing? Yeah, every Sunday, Bonnie. Yeah. Oh my goodness, hubby's still not got taste and smell from 16 months. Wow. See you, Sherry. Hi, Nina. Hi, Wendy. Right, I'll move some stamp sets out for me. See what colours I've got here. So you could either make a square card, or can make a fun fold, couldn't we? Well, not a fun fold, but like you know, cut it halfway type thing. That might be nice. Ooh, I quite like the idea of cutting that off and then embossing that side. Yes, let's do that. I've never done that before. I've got some granny apple cut. Oh, I've got some parakeet already cut. Okay, right, I'm going to do that one. Let's set those aside just for a second. I'm going to stick this one down. Tell you what, my Tombo's had a good workout today because I was sticking some more of that. I was doing some more of a folio album this afternoon, so. Or emboss the left side and put the one sheet wonder on the right side. Yes, could do that. I'll do that on the other ones. I'll do these ones first. Though that one feels like it's got a natural. I'll do that way around. I think I'm going to open a new one because I really have worked my Tombow. Very hard this week. You need another wreath or class or 5. Oh. Well, how many people are interested in doing a wreath class? Because I can try and schedule one. Have you done class 1 with me, Shaz? So I've got that scheduled. The clusters and lines one. Hi, Dawn. Lisa wants another wreath one. Okay. Or maybe I need to just design a slightly different wreath class to the ones that you've already done. Like a slightly different design. Mind you, every time I teach that class, everyone ends up with something different anyway, because if you choose flat, everyone chooses their own stamps, so... Oh, poor Leah. Hi, Leah. Oh, Heather, you've been busy with your father-in-law, so he's been taking... Was that a bit of a shock there? From the sounds of it, that wasn't expected, Heather. Was that this afternoon, after the light? I'm sure I saw you this afternoon on my live. You're starting a new job tomorrow. We'll be working every Thursday and Friday nights. So we'll be back here Monday. Oh, okay, Deb. Hope it goes well. Okay, so I'm just going to trim that section off. He had a nasty fall. Oh, that's not good. You know what, as I get, I'm not, obviously I'm not as old as your father, but as I get older, I am realising how dangerous falls are. Like I literally caught my leg on something, my foot on something in my craft room the other day and fell. And it wasn't a bad fall, but I just sort of jammed my fingers against something, like my fingers went into something, and I was like, oh, that could have been real nasty, And then the other day I was in the kitchen and I slipped on something and landed right on my knee, and then again I was like, whoa, I've got to be more careful. But so when I hear people falling, I'm like a total not quite empathy, because it's different, but I have sympathy, certainly. Right, so I like the idea of doing something with this bit that I've chopped off, and almost, to make that stand out a bit, either embossing it, or I just thought with this one of them, I'm going to stamp texture in the background. So while I've got Granny Apple Green out, just on this one, the others I'll put through the embossing folder, but on this one I'm going to get the Granny Apple Green. A chubby inflated L. That's a nice way to put it, Barb. Okay, and I'm just going to move it along each time so we don't get the same words kind of appearing. right underneath each other. Okay. Should I put a bit of colour on the edges as well? Did Linda say something about a ribbon? Tie a ribbon on it. I have just thought I might do the, what's called, is it the book fold one with the others? And then maybe tie a ribbon on that, Delinda. I'm going to try that in a sec. Tell you what, twine might look nice on this. I've got the in colour twines here, which includes that sweet sorbet. Which I've not really made use of this too much. Right. Seeing as I've got loads of it, I'm just going to go around 3 times. I'm just going to pop some tape on the back. I like them sort of splayed out a little bit. Is it really possible to re-ink a spot? Yes, of course it is. Yep, just add re-inker. We actually have blank spots in the catalogue, Caroline. Dawn tapped the wrong button. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to tie a knot. Oh, I ended up with a little less on that side, but so I know what, I'm going to go up slightly. I'm going to tie a knot just so that I can handle it all. And I'm going to slip that one underneath that. Okay. And then tie a bow. Might even get a glue dot, just to hold that in place, but we'll see. Ah, that's lovely. Oh, we've done it upside down. Oh well, I have to go that way then. That's cute. I like that. Oh, where's Heather? Oh, bye, Heather. I buy the blank re-inkers. Oh, I can take the tape off this one. Right, bit of glue across there, down there, across there, down there. What a nice way to add a little bit of interest to your card without actually using any more card than what you've got. And also it solves the problem of sometimes when I cut the rectangle sheets into 6, I end up with more square areas of one sheet wonder. I'm definitely going to be doing this again. I love that. So when you open it, you're like, oh, that's pretty. And then when you do that, and then when you sit it on your shelf, you've got that extra bit of dimension. I love that. Why have I never thought of that before? There we go. Right. These ones, I think we're going to do a bit of embossing on. I wonder if I can use my mini ones. I don't really want to go for splatters. I want to go for a pattern, I think. Ooh, we've got the wood grain. Ooh, the cane's quite nice as well, isn't it? You know what? I'm just going to go for the cane one because just because. But I think what I'm going to do is add a little bit of ink to the top of that with a bit of Highland heather. So with the design like the cane, where there's definitely a straight line running through the design, just take your time to align it up if you want it to be straight. And I am going to just pop a peg, because I haven't even got my machine out yet. While I get my machine. I'm going to do it off screen because I haven't got any space on my table. You broke your kneecap when I fell about 15 years ago. Oh, well, funny enough, the knee that I fell on has been misbehaving for the last few months. If I keep it bent for any long length of time, I find it gets really stiff and sore to straighten it back out again. And I was hoping that by falling on it, it might knock whatever's out of place back into place. But no, it hasn't quite worked. And the reason I was hoping that was because I had a friend once who he did something to his back, and then he tripped over like an iron cord, the electric cord of an iron, fell, and it fixed his back. So I was hoping that might have happened to me, but no. So I'd be interested to know what a broken kneecap does to you, Jan. Did it ever get fixed, or is it still painful? Your cousin broke his leg below the knee replacement. Oh, I had a knee and I was put on a crutch. Ooh. Oh dear, be careful with your knees, yes. I love that. We're very happy with that. Nope, still broke, still hanging together. I would have to get it fixed. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, Wendy, that sounds bizarre. Not like a sciatica thing, is it? Nina has a question. Sorry. Hold on. Let me scroll back. Nina, can you just retype your question, please? Sorry, I can't find it. All right, so that one, and the other one is done. So I was going to attempt the book. Is it the book bind one where you? Oh, I need a slightly longer one, I think, for that. Do that, and then you do a score, and then you glue that section down. Bizarre, yes, I've been having backaches. Oh, have you been wearing new shoes lately? Maybe something's out of whack. Right, I'm moving that over slightly because I actually want to give that a little trim. I'm hoping that my nice new cutting blade, yes, that's good, made easy work of that. Okay, then you need to score that top layer. And then you fold that one back. There we go. And then I think you're meant to glue that, aren't you? But what I might do is punch holes in it and just tie some twine in there. Wondering whether to put an extra strip along there just to make it look a bit more interesting. Just going to get a piece of gorgeous grape to just sort of make it look like the spine of a book. This is me just being extra, you know. Right, so my card is 10 by, so I just need to cut that down to 10. Yeah, let's see, I'm going to have to just eyeball this. Just going to put a nail there. You know, the technical term. Oh, 2.5 centimetres exactly. There we go. Right. Then I thought, what about doing some score marks? I'm just going to move that to 0.5 centimetre. And I'm going to score along there. Do 0.5 centimetre there. So I turned it upside down to do this, by the way. I turned it the wrong way up. score. Score. Then you end up with those nice, oh, come on, score lines like that. How cute is that? Now I'm going to get my crocodile, punch 2 small holes, which I probably should mark with a ruler first, shouldn't I? Might help. Or even just a bit of paper. Mark there. Mark there, like that. You usually put a ribbon on the left side piece. Oops. Ka-dunk. Such a satisfying noise, isn't it? Should we go for the same colour, or should we go for a bit of parakeet? Oh, that's nice. I like the contrast of that on there. Got to the old licky. Licky McLicky. Hi, Denise. Oh, you are breaking in new boots, Wend. Ah, that could be it, you know. It might have changed your posture more than you realise. It might have altered your hips. Oh, hold on. You said no same. Oh, hold on, Wendy. I'm confused. You said earlier you said same old shoes, but now you're saying you're just breaking in some new boots. Oh, that's funny, Dawn. That is cute. There we go. So, what's this called? Bookfold. Opening. Right, so that's 4 cards made. 2 to go. 2 to go. I fancy a little bit of a scallop edge on that one. Bear with, I'm just looking. Ooh, if I cut that out, I can do one at the top and one underneath, can't I? Right. I wonder what parakeet would look like against the soft sea foam. I think that would work. Right, so what I'm going to do is cut this in half, and I'm going to pop that through my machine like that, because that's all I need. Got you, Wend. Got you. Sorry, I confused myself then. Hi, Andrea. Right, again, I'm just going to do this off camera. Right, so just going to stick that on there. Oh, that's funny, Annie. She's like, no, pay me attention. I love these. These are the dies called Colour. Is it Colour and Contour? And they've got, not only have they got a scallop, but they've got like little stitched edge on them. They're so pretty. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. Hi, Lashira. Oh, what are you crocheting? Before you get back to it. That's nice. It just tops and tails that. I mean, I know it's kind of, you've got a bit of a space at the top and bottom, but I think having that scallop just kind of distracts from that. My dogs have a bit of olive oil on their food. Wow, that's interesting. If not, you get the stare. Oh, I've got a little mark on that. I'm just going to flip it around and it's not at the top. Yeah, it's a brilliant little die set. It's got loads of rectangles in it and they've got different kind of scallops. It goes with the stamp set Colour and Contour. It's called Scalloped Contours. And you also get that. Oh, you get a massive scallop. That would be nice to do a border on an edge of a card. I might do it with that one actually. Okay, that's cute. Right, one more to go. Now, I haven't done anything with Calypso Coral. Let me see if I've got any to hand. Oh, I don't. I wonder if another Mambo would look good. Could do a funky scalloped contour down the edge, couldn't I? Ooh. I was going to move this over a bit. No, I'll do it that way. Hold on. No, do it that way. Okay. I might just go for like a coral panel or something. Calypso coral panel at the top. Oh, hold on. I've got some sweet sorbet strips. Ooh, that looks awful. Ugh. No, no, no. Nope. Might just do another little book fold one there. Sorry, I'm taking far too long over this. I'm overthinking it. Totally overthinking this. I know what, I'm just going to cut this to get started, because otherwise I'm going to be flick-flapping around. I wonder if I could cut out, maybe I could cut out one of those. Oh, I might do that. I might just cut that out of that. Ew, it didn't go all the way through. I'll do that again. I'll run it through a couple of times. Just take that off. I'm just going to pull that back and see if I can reposition. Oh, it's coming, it's coming. Oh, yay, okay. Right, very carefully, Ruth. Hello, Miss Allen. Right, I'm going to cut that out. Right, nearly there, nearly there. One last one to go. Right, can I cut that to sit in there? Yay, I can. So I don't need to cut that down at all, the top and the bottom, but I want the same kind of size margin. So I don't know, if I cut there, do that side first. You're filming your Christmas Stampathon. Excellent. I've actually been designing mine today. So guys, if you're wanting to enter the Christmas Stampathon, the February challenge, which was clean and simple, you have a couple more days to go. I love a scallop. I really do. Now, the only problem is I've ended up with a bit of a line across there, and I don't like it. So I want to kind of disguise it. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stamp over it with my sweet sorbet. Get rid of this and clean this out a bit. I'll just reposition that so it's straight. So I want to do a bit of disguising around the back and not the back, the top and the sides and the bottom. So flip that open. Go there and there. Okay, so I just need to didn't mean to cross over there, but okay. That's better. Much prefer that. I'm just going to add a little bit of colour around the edge. With all the scallop and all the lettering, I'm like, my eyes are going a bit bananas trying to make sure it's all on straight. But anyway, I think I've done it. Of course, you could use dimensionals. You don't have to just glue it straight on. Right. Let's have a look at all these. I'll move my brushes out of the way before I start getting ink on my cards. So there we go. We made a stamped one sheet wonder, then cut it up into 6 and then created these cards from it. So the colours we used tonight were I'll just get these into a bit more of a colour order. We used Pool Party, Soft Sea Foam, Granny Apple Green, Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, Fresh Freesia, So Saffron, Calypso Coral and Sweet Sorbet. So the Sweet Sorbet was actually used to stamp the inside of the flowers first, and it probably is looking a little bit darker than what it actually is, because I then put Calypso Coral over the top of it. But that is your colour scheme. Then the stamp sets that I used just that blobby one from Artistically ink just to create an outline. So this got stamped on a rectangular piece of paper, so A4 in the UK, letter size everywhere else, and I did a kind of frame within the piece of paper and then stamped little sort of triples of this flower in every corner and then kind of like filled in the gap. Ooh, that was after I did lots of foliage actually. So anyway, if you want to see that, just go back and watch the video and you'll see how I set that all out. So used the, oh yeah, sorry, I did use the leaf from that one. Then used, where's True Beauty gone? Not True Beauty. Oh, it's buried. No, not that one. Oh. Oh, there it is. Two-tone Flora, sorry. Two-tone Flora, used those two and those two. Sentimental Park used, oh my goodness, thank you Monica. I forgot I had my sound still on, thank you. Then use that flower from Sentimental Park, use that leaf and that leaf. So if you didn't have Sentimental Park, but you did have Lovely You could probably use that flower there. You probably do a lot of this with Lovely You, to be honest. So you don't necessarily have to have all the stamp sets. From Framed Occasions, I used the berries, this leaf here and this leaf here. Used the dottage from Quiet Meadow. And yes, I already spoke about Artistically inked that one and that one. So how many was that in total? That was 2, 4, 6. So that's not bad for me. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you. I forget that my YouTube makes that noise whenever someone super chats me. Right, so let me know which was your favourite. So we've got this one where all I did was I mounted the floral and then I just cut off that extra bit. So I kind of eyeballed it and took what I needed off the edge, then stamped Granny Apple Green onto the Parakeet Party and then tied round some thread before sticking it down. And that just seems to have worked really beautifully. Then on these two, I again cut off the edge, but then embossed it and then inked the embossing folder before putting through this was Fresh Freesia and this was Highland Heather. Then on this one, we went for a bit of a book closure where you stick the element to the edge and then score down the side and stick that section there so it opens like that. And then I just stuck on this extra gorgeous grape piece. So this is Highland Heather, this is gorgeous grape, and then made a couple of holes and then tied the, this is the In Colour Twine. Okay, so if you like that, grab it now while it's still in stock. Then this one just went for Parakeet Party. We're using the scallop frame, just use the top and the bottom there for that one. Super simple. And then this one, a little bit more work with the larger scallop along the bottom. And then that's the same frame as that one. This time I cut that out of Calypso Coral and then stamped the Sweet Sorbet onto the Melon Mambo to give you that kind of nice background there. So there we go. Let me know which one is your favourite. And thank you again to the lovely Caroline for giving me the idea of doing this afternoon. It's just worked really beautifully. And I think this will be a layout that I will be trying again at some point. And maybe trying to make the design a little bit thinner because we didn't quite achieve the L that Caroline was keen on us achieving. But yeah, I'm still super happy with the results. I like the book closure with the twine through it. Yeah, it is cute, isn't it? This sort of thing I could do for a class. I think I might do this for one of my classes. There we go. Right, so if you have any burning questions and you haven't been able to get into the chat or have not seen them, please do email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. I'd be happy to answer your questions. If you've got any questions about, you know, the catalogue or ordering or how to put the host code in when you order, then let me know. So I tend to finish off orders at the end of the month. So I've got another week and a bit to go. If you're a demonstrator, we're going to be seeing the new catalogue at this time. This time next week, we would have already seen the new catalogue. So it will give us some idea of what's retiring and what you may want to stock up on. Yes, they have announced some price increases. So if you want to maybe save some pennies before the new year, sort of new financial year for us in the UK starts, then it may be worth stocking up on a few things. So if you're able to place that order at the end of March or at the beginning of April, then it's definitely worth doing that. Can't pick a favourite, Ruth. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Very sweet. Thank you, Shaz. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't often get to do a video where, you know, I stamp it and then finish the cards as well. But considering, so it's 1 hour 40. So 1 hour 40 to do all 6 cards, I think is pretty good going. You know, from doing the stamping to finishing them. So, oh, and happy birthday again to, was it Margaret's birthday? Oh, bientôt, Frédéric. Oh, merci bien. Right. Au revoir. Bonne nuit. Yeah, Wendy will be going live on Saturday evening. If you don't follow her already on her Facebook page, please go check her out. Woo's Creations on Facebook. I think Ellen's about to go. Ellen, are you about to go live? Or maybe in an hour's time, I think. She's going live. Right, I'm going to say my goodbyes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your fabulous company. Lots of love to you.